Hey there, everyone. My name is Eric Richards, and today I want to talk to you about what happened in December of 2022 in the Colorado Springs, El Paso County real estate market. Specifically, we're going to compare it to December of 2021 to get a benchmark, and then talk about what happened. I've got another video coming where it talks about year-over-year numbers, but that's going to be the context of this video. So let's dive into the numbers. You will see that the number of new listings, this is a fact that will jump right out at everybody because we hear it on the news. Listings are down, but total inventory is up, meaning that sellers are hesitant to list. Well, in our market, that remains consistent with the national average. 491 new listings in just this last month compared to 808 total listings, new listings, in December of 2021. That's a 39.2% decrease in the number of new listings. It's also not surprising to see people pull back and not list in December. You know, they may have plans to move in the next couple of months, but they might be thinking, January and February will be a better time to try and list my home. You know, let's get through this new year and see where all this inflation data is kind of leading the economy. Reference this chart over here where you see the number of new listings spiking in the summer and then falling in December, and it's always been that way. So we can take a little bit of comfort in the idea that the real estate market is not falling off a cliff. So we just talked about new listings, but what about solds? Sold homes are so important to our real estate market, to any real estate market, because it's how values are judged. It's how realtors take that information and bring it back to their clients and say, this is what I think you ought to list your home for. So the sold listing activity. What you will see is that in December of 2021, 1,211 homes sold. That's 2021. In 2022, 705 homes sold. That's a 41.8% reduction in sales. But before we think, oh my goodness, something bad is happening, let's wrap all this up into sort of a boiled down, let's look back at a historical trend and really think, okay, what is happening here? As I'm fond of saying, you can't take a picture on the third turn of the Kentucky Derby and declare a winner. You've got to look at the whole race, including the finish. So in 2022, 7% of homes didn't sell that were listed. In 2021, 5% of homes that were listed did not sell. It doesn't mean that the homes were pulled off the market and bad things happened. It means that we have longer days on market. And we're seeing that in the data. Scroll down with me a little bit. You will see that that number jumps from 15 to 40 days on market. So when you think about the health of a real estate market, pay attention to the solds as well as the actives and the pending sales. Also, take a look at the average sales price. This is the first month in the year of 2022 that we saw a decrease in the average sales price as compared to the month from the previous year. That's really big because all the while we've been talking about, you know, how values went up and up and up and up, and they fed into themselves and they created higher prices month after month. Now we're seeing a pullback. So what's to cause this? Well, negotiations for one. Buyers feel empowered and sellers feel like this is what they have to do in order to sell the home. We also see sellers having to offer huge concessions in order to help buyers take advantage of some of these loan programs. You know, take a look at the 3-2-1 rate buy down video that I did with Jarrett Rogers. That is a great indication of where maybe some of these price reductions are occurring that have driven down the average sales price in El Paso County. Some other key data points. Days on market. We went from 15 to 40. That's a big shift. We also see that the month's supply of inventory is increasing. Month's supply of inventory is a really helpful metric. when real estate agents are talking to their clients about the health of the market. If all new inventory were to cease being added, how long would the current supply last is probably a better way to explain it. Right now, 1.5 months. December of 2021, half a month. So that's a pretty good increase as well. December is always a weird month, especially in an election year. So let's put an asterisk by this year and this month and come back to it. I think when we start analyzing the information from the whole year, December is not going to be as dramatic as some of these large double-digit percentages are showing us. So thanks for watching the video. Be sure to check out the full 2022 video on the stats of El Paso County. Thanks for watching.